action.
Hello everyone, my name is Grant Dunning, and have you ever had a vision of a DIY project, a carpentry project that looks great in your head, but you don't know exactly where to begin or what tools to use, or don't necessarily have the knowledge or the skills to do so? Well, you're not alone. So today I'm going to be informing and demonstrating for you how to properly, safely set up a table saw, and then demonstrate to you how to do a rip cut, a cross cut, and some other finishing touches I like to put on lumber pieces. So my experience and qualifications in this area come from working at an architectural woodworking plant such as this one. Here I use various machines, but none more common than the table saw. Now, I see this as relevant information for all of you because not only do I believe that some form of woodworking skill is great to have as just technical skills and technical knowledge, but it can also prove useful if you want to do your own projects at home or in your own garage, and this knowledge will be beneficial for you to do so. So the first thing we're going to do is we're going to set up our saw blade. Now, you want your saw blade to be at an appropriate height compared to your material. So as you can see, ours is a little low, so we're going to raise it up. You want the saw blade to be a quarter or at least an eighth of an inch above your material. So there we have ours at a good height. Next, we're going to be setting up our fence. Our fence gives us a clean, smooth, and safe cut when doing a rip cut. So now that we have our blade and our fence set up, I'm going to demonstrate to you how to do a rip cut. Now, a rip cut is a cut that goes along the grain. So that is mostly the easiest cut to make. And that's how we do a rip cut. Next, I'm going to be showing you how you can do a rip cut and be cutting smaller pieces. So when you're cutting smaller pieces, ripping smaller pieces, you want to be using a push stick. A push stick acts as an extension of your arm, and it helps you push the material through the saw blade without endangering your fingers or any other body parts. And that's how you can use a push stick to safely rip a piece of wood. The next cut I'm going to be demonstrating is a cross cut. Now, a cross cut differs from a rip cut because as a rip cut is a cut along the grain, a cross cut is a cut across the grain. And when doing a cross cut, we won't be using this fence. Instead, we'll be using our cross cut guide fence. Now, this guide fence slides very easily into the table like that. Now I'm going to make a mark on my lumber where exactly I want to make the cross cut. So I'll make a mark at about 7 inches. And with that set up, now we're going to do our cross cut. And that is how you do a cross cut with using a cross cut guide fence. Now at the end of doing my cuts, I like to take a piece of sandpaper and go along the edges and along the ends as to knock off the sharp ends that we just cut. So there is my demonstration of how to properly and safely set up a table saw as to make sure that you have as many fingers walking away as you did when you start, and also how to do a cross and a rip cut safely. Now, I hope with this demonstration I have taught you well and ensured that you will be using table saws and other machines safely. Also, I hope that with this demonstration I've inspired some of you to get out in your own workshops, your own garages, and get working on your own DIY carpentry projects, for whether it be for a hobby or for home improvement. I hope this demonstration has instructed you properly. Thank you.